see because I was in the ASAP program that paid for my tuition, books, and Metro Park. Coming from the projects, it was an opportunity that people would kill for, and it saved my life. It pains me that this room is not full of students. However, there were hundreds of students outside this building who left because they were being hit by batons and were arrested because they were disrupting the business of this school. This is not a business. This is our education. Perhaps that's why you have the shades down, so you can ignore them as you have for the past few decades. We, the students and teachers of CUNY, walked into this hearing today together because singly we are not being heard. We demand a better CUNY of the people, for the people, by the people. We demand that you repeal the tuition increases of NYSUNY 2020, reverse the implementation of this horrible legislation that just privatizes our public education, and reverse tuition hikes in general. Rather, we want a CUNY that is accessible to all. We want a free CUNY, like it used to be. We demand that you fund adjunct healthcare and all the wages, benefits, and working conditions for our faculty and staff for them to live in dignity. We demand that you pay for all of this by working hard to secure more public funding, if not full, and pivot spending within CUNY away from compensation of wealthy top administrators and toward the education of students and compensation of faculty and staff instead. You are all public servants of a public administration, not CEOs of a private corporation. Finally, we demand that you reform CUNY's governance. All major decisions at CUNY, especially curriculum changes like that proposed Pathways project, should be made by the People's Board of Trustees, to be elected by students, faculty, staff, and community members. The current board represents the interests of the wealthy who comprise it and politicians who appoint it, not the people of CUNY. Like I said before, CUNY saved my life, and I will be dedicated to save CUNY. Unfortunately, CUNY is always the first victim of budget cuts. Now it is prey to privatization. We call for an end to the attacks on public higher education. We call for public reinvestment of our public university. We demand that our university stays in the hands of the people and no longer in those of private interest. We are students, not customers. We are teachers, not cheap labor. We are CUNY, a public institution, not a business. Thank you. Thank you.